So thank you for inviting me to do a closing keynote on this topic, the Augmented Mind, Procurement Age in the era of Agentic AI. For many years, AI has been a buzzword, but I believed in 2026, it is an imperative. Most procurement leaders are under pressure to do more with less. So AI is quickly becoming the shortcut. From automating mundane tasks to using smart prompts to optimize sourcing decisions, AI has become a core tool for winning in procurement. Over the past 2 days, we have heard from procurement leaders, technology pioneers, industry analysts about the forces reshaping the procurement profession. We have discussed Agentic AI, intake to outcome architecture, and the accelerated of digital transformation across source to pay. But I want to leave you with a single defining idea. We are not building smarter machine. We are in fact building augmented mind. And that distinction matters more than we might think. For many years, we have approached technology as a tool, something we operated with. We automated PO, we digitized approval, we created dashboard to visualize spend. And these were important steps, but they were not transformation. These were just modernization. Transformation is what happened when technology stops being a tool and starts being a team member, part of us, as we have heard from DRB HighCom this morning. The procurement leaders I've spoken with in these 2 days, and the research from Deloitte, McKinsey, and Forrester that we have explored, all pointed to an undeniable conclusion, which is we are entering an era where AI agents do not just execute tasks, they reason, they adapt, they learn, and they do so alongside with us, not beneath us. So where do we stand today? Let's be honest about where we are. According to Deloitte's 2025 Global CPO Survey, organizations that have embraced digital transformation and Gen AI, so-called the digital master, they are already seeing meaningful outcome. They have achieved 2.8 times return on their Gen AI investment compared to just 1.6 times for those still experimenting. And at the same time, we know that only 1/5 of our procurement professionals claim a strong understanding of Gen AI. That gap between what is possible and what is understood is where the opportunity lives. And do you agree with me that the era of exploratory AI is over? Agentic AI, where systems that can plan, act, adapt, and understood, is where opportunity lives and is the defining capability separating leaders from laggards. However, the timeline is compressed. Nearly half of the large enterprises expect Agentic AI to run at least 25% of their departmental workflow by the end of this year. Gartner also projects that 90% of all sourcing events by transaction volume will benefit from some degree of AI assistance by 2028, with 25% fully running autonomous. So the future is not just approaching, it is already arrived. So what does the Augmented Mind actually look like? To me, it looked like AI agents that don't wait for instruction, but interpret our business intent. It looked like systems that can analyze suppliers' email, compare quotes, generate counter offer, and even guide in our award decision, fully autonomous. It looked like intake to outcome workflow, where requests are prioritized, policies are validated, suppliers are engaged, and compliance is ensured without hand-holding. You may have seen more use cases than me that are already delivering value. BCG research shows that Gen AI is enabling supplier to deliver major productivity gain and empowering procurement with stronger analytics, negotiation capability, and process automation. McKinsey analysis also suggests that Agentic AI could make procurement function 25 to 40% more efficient, while repurposing procurement from routine tasks to strategic decision making. But here is the crucial point. The biggest ROI is time. The real benefits are those hidden benefits, which is saving time. When agent handling routine orchestration work, our procurement professionals can then redirect our bandwidth towards strategy, stakeholders engagement, and category innovation. Now, I need to address something that has been on my mind throughout this conference. Does all this mean procurement professionals are being replaced? The evidence says no, but it does say we are being remade. Deloitte research emphasized that digital transformation in procurement is human-centered, not just technological. The high performers are substituting human labor in low-value tasks and redeploying human effort towards strategic value creation. And this aligns with what I heard from Atish, the CEO and founder of Zycus at Horizon Europe. I quote, "Workflow-heavy S2P systems were not built for today's velocity. Agentic AI does not just execute, it decides, it orchestrates, and delivers outcome. So the human's role now moves upstream to judgment, to strategy, to relationship that machine cannot replicate. But this demands that we become managers of this agent, not just operator of system. This also requires digital literacy, both at individual and collective level. And it demands that we invest in talent, which I heard from the panelists just now. 45% of CPO reported increased difficulty in attracting talent, and 30% face retention issues. The organizations that succeed will be those that position AI as augmentation, not replacement. When procurement professionals understand that AI is removing operational friction rather than replacing strategic judgment, the adoption accelerates. A call to action. So, where do we go from here? And I want to leave you with 4 imperatives. First, start now, but start small. Don't wait for perfect data. Don't start with low-impact use cases. Choose high-impact use cases that demonstrate ROI quickly and build momentum. Second, invest in talent as much as technology. Digital masters invest substantially more in training, not in sourcing and category management, but in data analytics and digital fluency. As we know, technology is only as powerful as the people handling it. And 3, fix the fragmentation before scaling AI. AI does not fix operational gap, it exposes them. Organizations need standardized processes, trusted supplier data, and integrated decision-making structure before they can successfully scale AI-driven procurement. And 4th, and most importantly, reframe procurement value proposition. We are no longer just a call center. We are intelligence layer. We are strategic partner. We are business architect. And we must measure ourselves not just by savings, but by the quality of enterprise decisions that we have enabled for the business. I will close with this. For all the excitement about Agentic AI, and believe me, the excitement is warranted. But what remains most valuable in procurement is what remains uniquely human. It is the judgment to know when a supplier relationship matters more than a price point. It is the foresight to anticipate supply disruption before it appears in our data model. It is the empathy to understand our stakeholders' real needs, not just their stated requirement specification. It is the creativity to imagine new sourcing strategies that no algorithm will be able to suggest for us. Agentic AI will not replace procurement professionals, but procurement professionals who understand Agentic AI will replace those who do not. So, the Augmented Mind is not about machine thinking for us. To me, it is about machine thinking with us, extending our reach, amplifying our insights, and freeing us to do what we do best. And that is procurement age, and that is our future. And the future starts now. Thank you.